just focusing all my time and energy on him, and left school, and I went to work at his shop, and then he ended up, being not the best. Not everything was like, facade. Like he was a narcissist, and actually on Maury.
You on Maury?
Yeah, we had a special on abusive
Women?
Relationships. Yeah.
On relationships?
Yeah.
Did he appear on the Maury Show?
Yeah, he was on with me. Yeah, we were together for 10 years. We just split up. We have 3 kids together.
And you're panhandling now, just to let people know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a sign. I didn't actually fully read the sign. Can you show me what it said? I saw pregnant, but I didn't.
It's kind of messy. Broken out, and stranded.
Oh, wow. You technically are stranded right now.
I am broken out.
Right.
And I am pregnant, and a lot of people think I'm faking it. So,
But can I see your stomach if you don't mind?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're kind of pregnant, girl. Wow. Man, you've been through a lot already. I mean, I'm 35, and I haven't even touched,
Well, little tidbit I didn't mention, I was in foster care for 2 years during high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because of stuff going inside the home with my brother. And my mother chose to have me be removed instead of
him,
who was an adult. So, yeah, it wasn't being done to me at that moment, but it was throughout between like 4 and 13. And
really?
And then it came out, and then an investigation was done. They said we could live in the home together. And my mom chose to have me put in foster care.
Instead of him, he was
an adult.
But he was an adult.
Mm-hmm.
So your brother was also abusive towards you too.
Oh yeah, he used to beat me up all the time. Chase me with knives. I'd have to hide in the bathroom, lock the doors. I'd wake up, he'd be standing over me sometimes. Yeah.
He was really like demonic. He could.
Yeah, or I'd see him, like I'd have this feeling I was being watched, and I'd look under my door and he'd elevate with his eyes.
Really?
Yeah, it was like really like where I couldn't take a shower because he'd be ripping the shower curtains down. But he used to chase me around with knives all the time, and
Wow.
I just never was really protected by my parents.
But did he do anything like to you?
That's what was happening.
That's what happened when you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Have anybody ever tried to ask you for dates and stuff like that out here? I'm pretty sure.
And
you got a bad looking ladies.
The prices that are not only shocking me but insulting.
Right, insulting. Right.
Wow, $10.
Whoa, for everything?
For everything. Yeah, so I'll give you $10. Wow.
What? $10?
Man, I was like, you're balling on a budget.
Yeah.
No, I was just shocked. I was like, man, that's going great, eh?
Nope, right. So if a guy did actually come up to you with a decent, nice price, would you consider it? It's okay.
And just feel really just alone. I just wish I could just go to my mom. I wish I had my mom, and I just never really had my mom. I mean, I have had her, but never like as a mother.
As a mother, never had that affection.
Yeah. So, I shouldn't be out here. And I feel like it's so unfair because I feel like a lot of my life happened like this because of what happened with
your childhood.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm in Velsburg Park right now. Our South Orange Ave is right there, okay? So as I was coming down South Orange Ave, the bus is right to go into the Parkway, New Jersey Parkway, as you can see up there, right? It's this young lady panhandling over here, but the situation is very unique. She this goddamn girl is full-blown pregnant with a sign acknowledging that she's pregnant and needs some help. So, of course, me, I see an opportunity to get somebody's story, how she got pregnant. I mean, we know how she got pregnant, but who is she pregnant by, and why does he have her out here doing this? Now, I don't know if she's a user or anything like that. I'm not one to judge, but from the quick glimpse I've seen of her face, which is very pretty, by the way, from what I saw, she had the markings of a possible addict. So let's see if she let me interview her. There's a good chance she probably won't, and you won't even be seeing this whole mini clip I'm doing real quick. But if she's willing to, this video I'm recording right now is not useless. So let's find out what her story is. We in my old hood. Shout out to Bradley Courts. West Side High down the street. '07. What up? You know what I'm saying? And we in Bellsboro Park. Let's get it. Alright guys, we in Bellsboro Park, and today we have Janine. Nice to meet you, Janine.
Nice to meet you. Shy a little bit.
I know, it's okay. It's the first time we met, very spontaneous. So, how old are you, Janine?
34.
34. Okay, I got a year on you, actually.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Okay, Janine, where are you from?
I am from Morris County, New Jersey.
Oh, really?
The last 10 years I've lived out in the Poconos, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm out here the last 6 weeks.
Oh, real 6 weeks you've been in Newark.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, so how was your upbringing in Morristown coming up?
I mean, I grew up in a upper middle class family, but it was a lot of abuse in the household. Abuse, trauma, neglect. So
yeah, a lot of people think that because you're in the upper class or even middle class, things not going on inside the house that's traumatizing the kids.
It was all just it was the facade of the perfect family. My mother always wanted everybody to think that everything was perfect, we had money, everything was great, but inside the home was just
very toxic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Your father was there?
Oh yeah, my dad was there.
His dad was there?
Yeah, he was, but he was abusive.
Abusive? Physically, mentally?
Yeah, all people.
All of them?
Not sexually, but just,
yeah,
just
okay.
mentally, physically, emotionally.
Yeah. So was your mom in any case abusive to you guys?
She's an alcoholic. So,
okay. That doesn't help.
No, but she wasn't really present. Like she showed her love through like buying us things, never like any affection or I love you or like, and she was very selfish with her time. So
yeah, wow, you got a double, quadruple whammy in all different directions, dude. I can definitely see things coming up in your adult life that's going to affect you just by that foundation. So coming up in high school and things like that, did you finish?
Yeah, I graduated. I actually went to college. I didn't finish, but for nursing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What college did you go to?
County College at Morris.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a year and a half, and then.
But what happened? Like, what made things go downhill?
Well, I had a baby, and actually I had a baby through a sexual assault.
Oh man.
20, and I went to college after that, and then I met a guy who was 20 years older than me, who seemed to have everything together. He had a business and blah 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 whatever, and it was perfect, too good to be true. So I ended up just completely just focusing all my time and energy on him, and left school, and I went and worked at his shop, and then he ended up being not the best. Not everything was like facade. Like he was a narcissist, and we're actually on Maury.
You on Maury?
Yeah, we had a special on abusive
Women?
Relationships. Yeah.
Our relationships.
Yeah.
Did he appear on the Maury Show?
Yeah, he was on with me. Yeah, we were together for 10 years. We just split up. We have 3 kids together.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had a kid, what, during college or before college?
Before, and then I went to college, and then I threw my entire life away for this guy and just isolated myself completely.
And you had 3 more, so you have 4 altogether at that point.
Right now, yeah.
Right now.
So I have a boy, 2 girls, and then another little boy. So we have 2 girls and a boy together. Wow.
Man, you've been through a lot already. I mean, I'm 35 and I haven't even touched,
Well, little tidbit I didn't mention, I was in foster care for 2 years during high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because of stuff going on inside the home with my brother. And my mother chose to have me be removed instead of
him,
who was an adult. So yeah, it wasn't being done to me at that moment, but it was throughout between like 4 and 13. And
really?
Then it came out, and then an investigation was done. They said we couldn't live in the home together, and my mom chose to have me put in foster care
instead of him.
instead of him who was an adult leaving.
But he was an adult.
Mm-hmm.
So your brother was also abusive towards you too.
Oh yeah, he used to beat me up all the time. Chase me with knives. I'd have to hide in the bathroom, lock the doors. I'd wake up. He'd be standing over me sometimes. Yeah, like.
He was really like demonic. He could.
Yeah, or I'd see him. Like I'd have this feeling I was being watched, and I'd look under my door, and I'd see his eyes. Like,
really?
Yeah, it was like really like, or I couldn't take a shower because he'd be ripping the shower curtains down. But they used to chase me around with knives all the time, and
Wow.
I just never was really protected by my parents.
Did he do anything like to you?
Yeah, that's what was happening when
That's what happened when you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so.
And where's this asshole now?
Living with my mother.
Wait, he's still with your mom today?
He's unemployed and living with my mother, and he has a wife and a baby. And
What?
I'm not allowed over the house, and I'm not allowed to bring my kids over because she just always has chose my brother over me. Yeah.
Man,
he's almost 40.
Almost 40.
Not working. She's paying all the bills.
Crazy. And you was the one pushed to the side, neglected.
Yeah.
When you was the victim.
Always. Still like that.
Right.
So I'm out here homeless, and he's living comfy.
Right. So what's going on with your ex-husband, and the 3 kids?
So he and I had a really bad, toxic, tumultuous relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and for years I wanted to leave, and I just hadn't had the strength to leave. Because they say women in abusive relationships, like, they try several times and they never end up leaving. And I ended up finally getting my boyfriend now.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't together at the time, but like we were just, getting to know each other. But
Mm-hmm.
he gave me the courage to finally just like I could do this. I could leave. So my plan was to leave and then just hit the ground running, get an apartment, and and have everything was going to go great, and I was going to have all my kids move in with me, and it's like one thing after the other has happened, and it's just. I go 2 steps forward and like 15 steps back. So.
Right.
So I left. I was homeless, and then finally I got a little efficiency apartment. Got a job. Then I got a really nice 1-bedroom apartment, and then things just fell apart.
Okay. Wow. What made it fall apart? Are you using by any chance?
No, I don't use.
You don't use? Okay.
I take Suboxone.
Okay, Suboxone. Okay.
So that's another story. But,
right.
I totally lost my train of thought.
It's okay.
So we were living with we were renting a basement apartment, 1-bedroom basement apartment from these people,
Mm-hmm.
and they were addicts and they were stealing from us. And then I actually had a warrant out for my arrest from like years ago.
Okay.
So they had, once they found out about that, they took advantage of that. We had a lot of nice things. I was working a really good job. I was making money. I had my kids over all the time. I split time with their dad.
Wow.
And then once they found that out, they used that against me and kept all my belongings. And I never went back to that. They locked me out and ended up going to jail doing the little stint,
warrant.
the 2 weeks that I had to be there for my warrant from like
Wow.
years, from like 2000. What was it, from 2017 maybe? 16. But yeah, so that happened. So I lost everything. So I finally had built my life up. I had all like the material things. I had the place to live. I had my kids with me, and I lost it all.
And once you got released from jail, did you just become homeless after that? You had nowhere to go. Wow.
So my boyfriend got a camper van.
Okay.
Because he was working,
Mm-hmm.
and I lost my job because I got arrested in front of my job.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and so slammed on my belly pregnant, face down.
So all this happened recently?
This happened in July.
In July?
Yeah,
like 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm. So I was walking out of work, and I guess they had run my name, and they just bum rushed me, threw me down on my face. Yeah. So.
Wow.
So I lost that job because I worked at a family place. And it was Friendly's Ice Cream right in the Poconos.
Okay.
So it was like a little touristy spot, but it made good money.
Mm.
Lost that job. And then his job, it wasn't like paying the bills. 'Cause I made better money.
Right.
And we bought this little camper van. And somebody had told us about a study out here at Rutgers University.
Okay.
And for money, it's like a clinical trial for like medications, and came out here to do that, and the car took a crap. So.
So you're stranded in Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah. So it's like a catch-22. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's not the best place to be. We're stuck in I'm stuck in the hustle of trying to make money every day to survive and.
Right. And you're panhandling now, just to let people know. Yeah. I saw a sign. I didn't actually fully read the sign. Can you show me what it said? I saw pregnant, but I didn't.
It's kind of messy. Pregnant, broken down, and stranded.
Oh, wow. You technically are stranded right now.
And I'm broken down.
Right.
And I am pregnant, and a lot of people think I'm faking it. So,
But can I see your stomach if you don't mind?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you definitely pregnant, girl.
Pregnant, yeah. My belly.
Yeah, let me get.
November 13th.
November 13th.
Yep.
Wow.
So, people are telling me to go to housing out here, but I don't want to stay out here,
Yeah.
Stay out here. Not that,
Well, if you was to get housing, will you be leaving your boyfriend behind? Is that something you're scared of?
I don't know if they would
take him in.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I've never been.
Because I left a program yesterday, talked to someone called Bridges. It's a female named Miss Bragg, and she said it's somewhere in Lebanon, New Jersey, where women could go there. You don't need your birth certificate or anything like that, and it would shelter you for I think a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they have a men department too.
Okay. So
I mean, that's something maybe you might want to go down and check, so you guys get some room in.
Right.
I mean, you're about to birth in 2 months.
I know, and I don't want to be. Also, the emergency housing, they put you up in a hotel, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have anybody ever tried to ask you for dates and stuff like that out here? I'm pretty sure.
And
you're not a bad looking lady.
The prices that are not only shocking me but insulting.
Right, insulting. Right.
Wow, $10.
Whoa, for everything?
Forever. Yeah, so I'll give you $10. Wow.
What? $10?
Man, I was like, you're balling on a budget.
Yeah.
No, I've never. I was just shocked. I was like, damn, that's the going rate, eh?
No, right. So if a guy did actually come up to you with a decent, nice price, would you consider it?
No, because I've had the offers for
much more.
I'm not. I'm desperate, but I'm not.
You're not that damn desperate.
And I'm not numbing my brain right now. So you know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe if I was in the throes of it,
right,
of addiction, I would.
Right. And for you to get on Suboxone, you was on something prior, right?
Yeah. So I've been on Suboxone for 10 years, on and off.
Oh wow.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, so I had an opiate addiction from actually my foster mother introduced me to it.
Oh hell no.
She was a heroin addict and shot me up for the first time when I was 18. And
what?
Yep. And then so it's been a up and down struggle, and that's also a trigger for me being here. Seeing it's not necessarily a trigger for I don't know, when I see people all I feel sorry for them, and I'm glad that I'm not like that, but at the same time it's damn, I wish I could just forget everything.
Yeah.
It's the Suboxone, now, because I'm out here and I'm not going to see my Suboxone doctor in Pennsylvania, I have to buy them off the streets now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
there has to be a way you can get it legally, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I do have a active prescription, I guess you could say, where the last time I picked up was 6-7 weeks ago.
Okay.
But I have to transfer my insurance over here.
Yeah.
I just want to get home back to Pennsylvania.
I know.
I don't have a home there anymore, but just only
right. So, have any family members or people that you know drove by yet?
None of my family lives in this area.
Right.
But they're all
near
Morris County or I mean, no one's in this.
Right.
Area, but my family doesn't really.
They're not really
active in my life.
Exactly.
My mother's met my children 4 times. And
they only met your children 4 times.
Not my oldest child, but I have a 7-year-old and a 6-year-old girl and a 4-year-old boy. She's not active in their lives because of my brother. So, and she doesn't drive, so She doesn't come out to see me, so she's had so many DUIs.
Oh, wow.
Today's your birthday, actually.
Really? Right.
Birthday, yeah,
What a
so-
coincidence. Was it the 10th? I think it is?
Yep, October 10th.
October the 10th.
So,
Wow.
every time I brought my kids over to have a visit, she would say, you know, well, we'll have to be outside because your brother doesn't want anybody over here today, and then
I wouldn't want my brother around my kids anyway. If I was you.
I know,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But just the fact that I can't go to my mother and like just
Right, I get it. It's okay. It's okay.
and just feel really just alone. I just wish I could just go to my mom. I wish I had my mom, and I just never really had my mom. I mean, I have had her, but never like as a mother.
As a mother, never had that affection.
Yeah. So like I shouldn't be out here, and it's not. I feel like it's so unfair because I feel like a lot of my life happened like this because of what happened with
But your childhood.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it just like spiraled, and mental health is like mental like health disorders are real, and I suffer a lot. So like that's also something that hinders me from getting better. Like
Right.
and like having a more fulfilling life is because I just a lot of my traumas and my mental health hinders me from. Not everybody out here is using, you know, it's a lot of it's people that have mental health issues.
Exactly.
Situations. So.
And this is why I do this, because I really want to find the root of the issue of the people out here. It comes from the parents. It does. And people don't understand how that can trickle down to their adulthood, and they can really tarnish their children's lives if they're not doing the correct parenting.
Right.
But that leaves you now, because now you're an adult and you're pregnant now, so you don't want to continue that generational curse.
Right. And just I know right now I'm not with my children, and that kills me. But and that's another issue I'm having with their father, my kid's father, because if I'm not in a relationship with him, he
Try to keep the kids away from you.
Yeah. So he uses my kids as a pawn, and but when my kids were my life before we split up a year ago. Like I lived and breathed them. I did everything for my kids, and it's like they were my identity, and that's another thing that's just eating at me and keeping me like in a low spot is not having them with me right now. And but I've always made sure like what my parents didn't give me, I was giving my kids, like the affection. I love you, you're beautiful, you're smart. I always up talk them, and made them feel important and special, and like that they're smart, intelligent, they're loved. Stuff my parents never did for me,
Right.
And they know they're smart, and they know they're beautiful, and they know they're loved. And
I'm pretty sure they like to hear it though, because they might watch this video one day. All four of them might watch the video, and even the one inside your stomach right now, they might watch this video, and maybe they can say, hey, that's when mommy was in a rock bottom, and she's better now, and she's clean, and she's healthy, and she's sitting next to me. Would you want that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Would you want to give a message to the babies before we go?
That I love you. I'm sorry I'm not there right now, but I'm gonna come home. I want to come home with you guys and be the best mom I could be, even though me and your daddy aren't together right now. So I love you guys, and I'm sorry I'm not there.
Okay. Give me a hug.